finally moving day. I wanted to show you guys what the inside of the camper looks like when we're all packed up and ready to drive. Like I said last video, we did not build this rig with a lot of like traveling in mind. So we've had to do a little bit of packing and like cramming things in. So this is our front porch table, and Josh got me this really cute bike for my birthday this year. So we've got these loaded up, got the espresso machine in the sink, and all of my breakables and ceramics are packed down in these boxes. I took down the disco ball for while we're driving. It's tucked behind the pillow here, and then all of my little decor from this back shelf is just kind of tucked somewhere safe on the bed. The girls have no idea what's going on. We've got our stabilizers, my weights, pumpkins, stuff like that here on the floor. Hopefully everything travels well and we don't end up with any casualties. It's only like a 15-minute drive, and the road into the campsite, we already scoped it out, isn't too bad. So I think with this little test run for our longer drive in a couple of weeks, we will have everything kind of figured out. We've already figured out we need to get a bungee cord for the fridge for today. Since we're not going that far and the fridge is empty, I just kind of taped the doors closed. So hopefully that works. As excited as I am to get to our campsite, I am very nervous about towing. I'm really glad that we decided to not take it very far this first drive. This is not going well. We got stuck. Some very nice people are gonna help tow us out. And we will not be towing with the van. So we ended up at an RV park, and it's really nice here. Our entire plan fell apart in approximately 20 minutes. The van did just fine towing the trailer on the highway and on paved roads, but as soon as we hit that gravel and lost a bit of our traction, yeah, things just went south. We were both really overwhelmed that day, and the situation itself was just incredibly chaotic. There was cars behind us when we got stuck. We were holding up traffic. So after that incredibly nice couple helped us back on to a road that we were comfortable with, we found the nearest RV park. So we ended up not actually moving too far up the road, maybe like a half hour. Once we got here, we obviously realized that the plan that we had in place was probably not our best option for the situation that we're in right now. So we went back to the drawing board. So after kind of looking at all of our options, it seemed like the two best scenarios would be to either stay put and rough the winter here. Our camper is definitely not a like Four Seasons super well insulated type of situation, or to rent slash buy a truck. We've been wanting a truck, but it just didn't seem like the right time, so we were toying around with renting and kind of continue on with our original plan, which was to move up to Central Washington and try out a new place. I'll show you guys around the park more throughout the rest of this video, but it's incredibly nice here. The showers remind me of kind of like your Love's truck stop shower, like private toilet, private room type of situation. Luxury, honestly. And we also learned that this particular RV park has a shuttle directly from here to the ski resort, which is amazing. Within those few days that we were kind of resting, relaxing, and trying to figure out what our next move was, Josh actually found a work opportunity here, and we do also know some people that work up at the ski resort here. We both kind of are starting to get the snowboarding itch for the season. vacation. We decided to stay put for this winter. We are going to attempt our hand at winter RV life, which in our case is going to mean no plumbing. We really don't want to burst all of the beautiful new PEX piping that Josh has done in here, and we've already had so many leaks. If you know, you know. And we're not trying to deal with that anymore. It's funny how you kind of always just end up where you're supposed to end up. Even though the road to get here was incredibly chaotic and we both had a really bad time, we feel like we landed right where we're supposed to. We were both really kind of feeling sad about leaving this area. We love it here. It's just kind of expensive to live here, which makes total sense. It's amazing here. It tracks. But we just weren't sure if we wanted to spend that much on rent. But the way everything played out, we're actually really excited to be staying here for the season. So that's the update. Josh has actually already started on his new job, so I'm kind of adjusting these past few days to being home alone more. We are still a one vehicle household, so when he goes to work, I'm kind of stuck here at the RV park, which is not a bad thing. They have a hot tub here, y'all. Major selling point. They also have laundry, and they actually have a little breakfast and dinner cafe here on site as well. So the girls and I have been really enjoying our days here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else exciting to update you guys on. I feel like it's just been a week and so much is going on, but also nothing's really changed. We did finally pull the trigger. I am so surprised we waited so long after living in a van for 4 years and struggling with internet for uploads and whatnot. Since a lot more of my work is remote now, we finally ordered ourselves a Starlink. I did get the notification this morning that it shipped, so we'll do an unboxing together once it gets here. I'm so excited, and I also had a really fun work opportunity. I had a call for it last night. I'm just waiting to hear on that now and working on building my business a little bit. So if any of you guys are new here and don't know, I do freelance video editing and I work with some really awesome YouTubers, and I love my job so much. Now that I have a lot more time on my hands, I'm looking to take on a few more clients. So I've been doing a lot of computer work, some branding, and Josh is helping me build a new website, which I'm really excited about. All around, this feels like a really exciting chapter for us, and all of the changes have been positive. I feel like the transition itself has just been rough, and I'm hoping that it won't take us too long to find our stride and settle into our new normal. It cuts the time. It's always there, moving, yes, falling. On the ground, you can't tell where it's going. We nearly drown. Ups and downs. I was afraid of what I couldn't be for you. You'd see the cracks before the fall right through. I let you down. We don't usually have this many appliances going on in the kitchen in here. We had the coffee maker from the break room at work. I was not super sure on the aesthetics of this when Josh first set it on top of the espresso machine, but now that we've used it a few times, having the programmable coffee just ready to go in the morning, screw the aesthetics, I'm caffeinated and happy. The blender base, we got the blender as a gift and we love it. I'm a big smoothie girl in the summer and I like to make my own sauces. I am garlic and onion intolerant, so sauces can be hard for me. We usually keep it in a drawer in the van most of the time because we don't use it super often, but last night I made this really delicious cilantro, lime, jalapeno ranch sauce that we used for dinner last night, and I just put the lid on and leave it in the fridge like this so that we can use it all week. The ADHD girly in me actually loves working from home so that I can work for a little while, and then when I need a break from that I can get up and do a little tidy task really quick. Also, the sun is out and it's been so warm this week, but the cold is moving in pretty soon, so I'm trying to soak up every last bit of it as possible. So I think I'm gonna go do a bit of stretching in the sun. Today is a rest day for me, but I want to get some movement in and I am so sore, so some stretching sounds really nice. So it turns out Josh has my yoga mat in the van with him at work. So I just brought out one of those little fur mats from the bed to sit on the concrete. I actually really like sitting on the ground. Hello! I always bring Bear out on a long line with me when I do my workouts or just spend time outside. She loves it out here. She has so much energy and she's utterly obsessed with the neighbor. So anytime she can see him, she is thriving. So since I don't have my mat and Josh won't be back for a little bit, I'm just gonna do some meditation in the sun instead and some light stretching that doesn't involve laying on the concrete because I don't think that would feel very good. Got my towel. Josh is home from work and we are headed to the